2021 has been one hell of a roller coaster for Sonic fans. First, Roger Craig Smith quits voicing the Blue Blur, and then like a week later, he's back. We had an amazing 30th anniversary concert. Sonic Colors Ultimate came out? Yeah, I still haven't bought it. I'd rather play the original version on Dolphin. Earlier this month, Sega dropped two bombshell trailers, Sonic Movie 2 and Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Movie 2 looks incredible. There's no doubt in my mind this movie will live up to its predecessor. But Sonic Frontiers caught my attention. It's stingy on details, but it's taking a pretty bold direction. I've never really done a speculation video before, but with this new trailer, I like to share my hopes and concerns with this game. Sonic Frontiers is Sega's first attempt at Breath of the Wild, and let me tell you, it looks pretty sick. It boils down to Sonic running through dilapidated fields and facing a cloud monster. When this game was first announced, I was very skeptical. Sonic Forces, the last mainline Sonic game, was a major letdown. The short of it, the gameplay was perfectly serviceable, but it lacked the challenge or replayability of its predecessors. The very weak writing and bare-bones level design left a bad taste in my mouth. Well, Frontiers has the chance to be something more. We haven't seen any proper gameplay yet, but going the open world route is a great fit for the franchise. These landscapes are a huge improvement over the last game's uninspired art direction. But my biggest concern, how is this game actually gonna play? Are they going to reuse the boost formula from Colors, or will Sonic Team reinvent the wheel like usual? When I'm playing platformers, the thing I desire the most is good controls. Is the character a joy to move? Does the jump feel right? It doesn't matter if you have the prettiest game in the world. If it's not fun to control, then your game is going to hell. I'm looking at you, Balan Wonderworld. Ideally, you want a Sonic Utopia-like control style. Sonic Utopia was a high-profile open-world fan game. It prioritized precise platforming and building your momentum. Looking at the gameplay footage alone, it was insanely fluid and breathtaking. Whatever control scheme Sega takes, they gotta nail Sonic's controls. Ian Flynn, an acclaimed writer from the IDW comics, is writing this game's script, and thank God! Since the year 2010, creative duo Ken Pontac and Warren Graff have written for Sonic games. To make a long story short, their writing sucks. It was either emotionally tone-deaf or obnoxiously self-indulgent. Sonic Lost World has some of the cringiest writing I've ever experienced in a video game.
What? Shut up!
Thankfully, Ian Flynn is replacing the duo for writing the dialogue for Frontiers. I never read any of Ian Flynn's work, but I heard his stories are pretty good. So Frontiers is already clearing a low bar. As long as the story gets me emotionally invested, or, at least bearable, I welcome this change in vision. One concept I hope Sega iterates on is the shrines from Breath of the Wild. Shrines were mini dungeons littered across the world. When you beat a shrine, like solve this physics puzzle or beat this boss, you are rewarded with better gear. Not all 120 shrines were bangers, but they provided a great incentive for exploration. Sonic Frontiers can easily iterate on this shrine concept. Sonic Generations already had these mini challenges, but instead of unlocking them via the hub world, you had to scour the shrines yourself. Plus, the rewards for being these would be more rings or new power-ups, or maybe even new moves. Of course, I can't mention an open world platformer without name-dropping Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury was a 4-hour open world experience using the gameplay and assets from 3D World. Unlike Breath of the Wild, where most of its challenges were located separately from the main world, Bowser's Fury scatters its many challenges onto one contiguous map. You can beat one island, travel to another island for 30 minutes, and then come back to the first island with a brand new challenge. It made for a seamless and exciting experience. It must have been a huge technical hurdle to make everything work. Would Sonic Frontiers work better with the Shrine system or the Bowser's Fury system? Or maybe they'll take a hybrid approach. Whatever route they take, I'm very curious how Sonic Team will execute their open world design. One thing they shouldn't skip on is good level design. The main reason I don't like Forces is how underbaked the levels felt. They were cobbled together, didn't offer any unique challenges, and often ended anticlimactically. This is the polar opposite to Sonic Generations, which had amazing levels. Even Sonic Lost World, as inconsistent as its design was at least ambitious with throwing as many different gimmicks out there. Granted, I only like a third of that game, but taken together, at least it was excited with all its new and untested ideas. The design in Forces was so unimaginative and bland in comparison. Frontiers really needs to nail its level design. How would they accomplish this goal? They could take their existing boost level philosophy and adapt it to this open format, but at the same time, those boost levels were insanely linear, which wouldn't be ideal for an open world format. Thankfully, I think I found a middle ground solution. One indie game that took me by surprise this year was Spark the Electric Jester 3. It takes the speed gameplay from Sonic Adventure 2, but adds way more freedom, polish, and depth. Spark feels responsive at both regular and high speeds, and he's a joy to control. Spark 3 is only a Steam demo at the moment, but hot damn is it amazing. The level design is sharp and focused, but it always offers multiple pathways. It's wide open enough to chain some really awesome skips, but linear enough not to be overwhelming or aimless for the player. The course design offers the scale and spectacle of earlier Sonic games, but it still tests the player's spatial skills, and also it's highly replayable. If Frontiers designed some of its shrines like this game, then we might have a speedrunning classic on our hands. Overall, I'm cautiously optimistic for Sonic Frontiers. I'm still waiting on how exactly the gameplay will turn out. As long as Sonic Team doesn't repeat the mediocre mess of Forces, Frontiers has my interest. Also, as we wait for the holiday 2022 release date, you should play Spark the Electric Jester 3. That demo is freaking amazing. One more thing, I've come to make an announcement. The next major Sonic video will be from the underground, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and have a Happy New Year. Stay safe.